Beautiful day here at Pickering Bend, although in Philadelphia they didn't have such a good time. A lot of other cities around this country. I hate to see all of the violence and the looting and the rioting going on, but I'm awfully glad that there are some peaceful protesters out there making their point the right way. Well, I'm not going to lecture you anymore. We're here to have some fun. I'm going to start out today with, first of all, this whole program is songs that I listen to on my iPod when I'm traveling down the road. And these are the songs that I like to hear, and they're not songs that I normally do, but we're going to try them out here anyway because we don't care. They're beautiful songs to begin with, so it's kind of hard to make them sound bad. I'm going to start off with a song called Yellowbird. You may notice that I put some masking tape here right along the bottom edge of my harp, and that's going to give the harp a little bit of a different sound. If you haven't heard it, it might be something new. This is Yellowbird. Yellowbird up high in the banana tree. Yellowbird, you sit all alone like me. Did your lady friend leave her nest again? That is very sad, makes me feel so bad. You can fly away in the sky away. You're more lucky than me. I also had a pretty girl. She's not with me today. They're all the same, the pretty girls. Take tenderness, and they fly away. Yellowbird up high in the banana tree. Yellowbird, you sit all alone like me. Let her fly away in the sky away. Take her down and soon, right from noon. Black and yellow, you like banana too. They might pick you someday. Wish that I were a yellow bird. I'd fly away with you, but I am not a yellow bird. So here I sit, nothing else to do. Yellow bird up high in the banana tree. Yellow bird, you sit all alone like me. Did your lady friend leave your nest again? That is very sad, makes me feel so bad. You can fly away in the sky away. You're more lucky than me. Yellowbird, yellowbird. Little different sound for the auto harp there. I'll strip that right off.
So we have Ziggy from Germany.
Oh, wow, already. Thanks. Yeah. Hi, Ziggy.
And Carol and Larry from Pennsylvania, and Jerry Reed.
Right down the street. Jerry Reed in Mechanicsburg, I think.
Yeah. And Patricia Gilbert in Washington wants to know if we can turn the sound up.
I don't know that it can be turned up, because I'm doing it exactly the same way as I've been doing everything before.
Okay.
So I don't think there's not a volume on this.
Media, I guess, but it's up. Okay. And Michael Wolkamere, Rita Persing. Mark Blake said, my friend's father wrote that song.
Oh, really?
My friend was my songwriting coach when I lived in Hollywood.
Michael Monton, is that right?
Mark Blake.
No, not Mark Blake. Yeah. I have Michael Monton as the one who wrote the song. There may have been someone who wrote the music and someone who wrote the lyrics, so that might be different. I may not have both names, too. Anyway, we're going to put that harp down. Today's show is, of course, it's brought to you by Happy Sassafras Tea. I've got mine right here. Comes in this little bottle. It's a little concentrate. It's now made by Ancient Infusions Sassafras Tea, but it says here it's the original Happy's formula. So I wish I really did have a sponsor. That would make things so much easier. I'm going to do a really old traditional song now. This is a A.P. Carter song, and this has been a real folk standard for a long, long time. It's called Bury Me Beneath the Willow. My heart is sad and I am lonely for the only woman I love. Shall I see her? Oh, no, never, till we meet in heaven above. Bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree, so she will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps she'll weep for me. She told me once that she dearly loved me. How could I believe it untrue? Until the angels softly whispered, she has proven them true to you. Bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree, so she will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps she'll weep for me. Tomorrow was to be our wedding, God. Oh God, where can she be? She's out a courting with another, and she no longer cares for me. Oh, bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree, so she will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps she'll weep for me. Good old Carter family tune there.
We've picked up Trish from Skip Back, right?
Oh, good. Hi, Trish. Probably John, too.
Yeah. And Jane from Phoenixville.
Oh, wonderful. Hi, Jane. How are you?
And Howard Solomon. He says hi.
Yeah. How you doing, Howard?
And Stu from Kentucky.
Never heard of him.
Phyllis Davis from Ohio and
Hi,
Marty
Phyllis.
from Delaware.
Hi, Marty. Jeez, it's like having all my friends
Yeah.
here. It's like you're almost in my living room, although you're not,
Yeah.
because we don't have that many seats. We have this house is kind of strange. It was originally built with just one room on each floor, and this is the first floor, and it has only one room. The other floors have been divided up, but this floor has, let's see, it has a sofa and these two chairs, like one I'm sitting in, that's two rockers, so that's four of them, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other chairs. That's 5. Right, well, we could probably get a dozen people in here if you all bring your instruments.
Rick Sanderson's with us.
Hi, Rick. How you doing?
And Peter Pellegrino from Emmaus.
All right, he did. He woke up from his nap. I'm going to do another A.P. Carter song. When I was looking this up, it also came up with the name of Flavius Josephus, but I don't think I've ever heard of him. It's called The Sea of Galilee. This is a call and response song, and since we only have one person in the room, you'll have to be my response. But the rest of you out there in video land, you can also do the response.
Right, everybody do it.
This is called The Sea of Galilee. Am I a soldier of the cross, a follower of the Lamb? And shall I fear to own his cause, or blush to speak his name? On the sea of Galilee, my Jesus is walking on the sea. On the sea of Galilee, my Jesus is walking on the sea. Must I be carried to the skies on flowery beds of ease, while others fought to win the prize and sailed through bloody seas? On the sea of Galilee, my Jesus is walking on the sea. On the sea of Galilee, my Jesus is walking on the sea. Seas of heavenly rest, and not a wave of trouble roll across my peaceful breast. On the sea of Galilee, my Jesus is walking on the sea. On the sea of Galilee, my Jesus is walking on the sea. My Jesus is walking on the sea. That's a great old gospel song there.
Johnny Bennett's with us.
Johnny Bennett, my cousin out in California, how are you doing? He flies airplanes. That's too scary for me. It's bad enough just to get into one of them. So what are we going to do next? I think I do a little something on the dulcimer here. I got a call last week, or this past week I guess, maybe it's a few days ago, I got a call from my brother around 3 in the afternoon. He says, I'm getting married at 5 o'clock. I said, well, gee whiz, he didn't give me much time to get down there because he lives in Charleston. It's a 10-hour drive. And he told me that he and his fiancée Susan were getting married in a couple of hours and just wanted to let me know. So, well, thank you very much. I guess that means I don't really have to get him a wedding present. He's 75 years old and he's got everything he needs anyway, so it doesn't really make that much difference. But anyway, he got married, and so I thought I would dedicate this song to my brother Alan and his new wife Susan in Charleston, South Carolina. I found that if you take something like this is a little lap pillow, it also makes a lot more sound than it does if it's just on your lap. If it's on your lap, it just sounds like that. But then you put it on here and it's much louder. So I'm going to play it that way. This song is called I Never Will Marry. Yeah, let's start over choir. One morning as I ramble down by the seashore, the wind it did whistle and the waters did roar. I heard a poor maiden make a pitiful sound. It sounded so lonesome in the waters around. I never will marry, I'll be no man's wife. I expect to live single all the days of my life. The sails in the ocean will be my deathbed, and the fish in the water swim over my head. She plunged her fair body in the water so deep. She closed her blue eyes in the waters to sleep. My love's gone and left me, the one I adore. She's gone where I'll never will see her anymore. I never will marry, I'll be no man's wife. I expect to live single all the days of my life. Well, we didn't expect you were going to get married either, so congratulations, Alan and Susan.
Karen Williams says that's a great idea about the lap pillow, but tell her it's a desk. It's not just
Yeah,
a
it's a
pillow.
lap desk,
Yeah.
and it has a kind of a like
Beanbag.
beanbag thing down here,
Mm-hmm.
and a good solid top.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what makes a difference. I bet you could do it with I think I've done it with a pillow though before, and it has the same effect. And you would think it would be the opposite. You think it would damp it,
Yeah.
but for some reason it does amplify the sound of the dulcimer when you're just playing it in your lap.
We have also Sue Aldry from
really?
Pembroke Dock, Wales.
Wales.
Yeah.
So we're stretching all the way from Washington
Right. To Wales.
to Germany.
Germany, right.
Yeah.
That's further east, right?
Right. That's
Right.
the furthest east so far.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're going to switch back to the auto harp now.
Patricia Gilbert said that was my theme song when I was in high school.
I never will Mary was.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, I thought that too, Patricia. I was a confirmed bachelor. I had no intention of getting married whatsoever. I was having the time of my life. I was going to Europe once a year. I was having custom-made suits and shirts made in London, and it was like I was one person with one salary, and I was living the high life. But then I met Nancy, and 2 weeks after I met her, I asked her to marry me, and 6 months later we were married, and that was 50 years ago. So I guess I did something right.
You did.
We're going to do a good old bluegrass tune here, and this is my stepfather's favorite song, my mother's second husband, and it's called Down Yonder.
Johnny Bennett says, hello, family. Hello back to him.
It's really a shame when all of my cousins are out on the West Coast. I got two cousins that are in Arizona and cousins that are in California. I do have one cousin in Massachusetts. That's the closest cousin I have, though. But the rest of us are all over the country, which is really a shame. Because we're going to end up being the oldest generation in the family in a while. I hope not a long while. Yeah, I mean, I hope it's a long while and before we're the oldest generation. But you start to think about things like that when you get to be my age. This is a song that Homer and Jethro used to do, and I forgot who does it on my CD and on the iPod. I wish I could remember. But if they're listening, maybe they'll tell me, yeah, I did that on my CD and I gave it to you. And you should have remembered. Anyway, I didn't. It's called They Laid 'Em in the Ground. They laid 'em in the ground, they laid 'em in the ground. One more there and one less here, they laid 'em in the ground. Once I had an old tomcat, he warbled like Caruso. The neighbors swung a baseball bat, now Thomas doesn't do so. They laid 'em in the ground, they laid 'em in the ground. One more there and one less here, they laid 'em in the ground. Now Uncle Henry learned to fly a plane up in the air. His parachute was full of holes, but Henry didn't care. They laid 'em in the ground, they laid 'em in the ground. One more there and one less here, they laid 'em in the ground. Stood on a diving board, he made a monstrous leap. He didn't know the water there was only 1 foot deep. They laid 'em in the ground, they laid 'em in the ground. One more there and one less here, they laid 'em in the ground. A luckless man picked up a gun, said, gee, it isn't loaded. You could see the daylight through his head as soon as it exploded. They laid 'em in the ground, they laid 'em in the ground. One more there and one less here, they laid 'em in the ground. A man thought he would show them how he fed an alligator. They watched the beast digest that man about a minute later. They laid 'em in the ground, they laid 'em in the ground. One more there and one less here, they laid 'em in the ground.
That was a country ham song.
It is country.
Carl
ham.
sang it, yeah.
Carl Pachter.
Yeah, Carl Pachter.
Judy Pachter.
I think, yeah.
That's country ham.
First I thought it was
Few
Stu
other people.
Schneider's group, but I think it was country ham.
No, I think you're right, because that's
Right.
they do a really wonderful raucous version of it that I always have to turn up the volume in my car.
And we have Pete Dago from Seattle with
Oh,
us.
Pete, how you doing? Pete Dago, babe. Man who made this auto harp right here is listening. So that's all nice. And gee whiz. Next song here is, oh no, it's the next song after this one. Will be on Pete's auto harp. This song is going to be on this auto harp. I thought I'd do some couple of songs about friends. And these are 2 of the songs about friends that are on my iPod that I really enjoy listening to. This first one's called You've Been a Friend to Me. And I have it written down, written by Brian Adams and Gretchen Peters. My bark of life was drifting down the troubled stream of time, when first I saw your smiling face and youth was in its prime. Oh, I'll never forget you wherever I roam, wherever you may be. If ever I have had a friend, you've been that friend to me. Oh, I'll never forget you wherever I roam, wherever you may be. If ever I have had a friend, you've been that friend to me. I now look back upon the past, across life's troubled seas, and smile to think through all I've seen. You've been that friend to me. I'll never forget you wherever I roam, wherever you may be. If I have ever had a friend, you've been that friend to me. If ever I have had a friend, you've been that friend to me. You've been a friend to me. That's a real pretty song.
Pete Daigle said nice harp when you held up his harp.
Well, I'm gonna hold your harp up again, Pete.
Yeah.
'Cause I gotta play this next song on this harp. This song was written by, well, a lot of people call the king of the auto harp, Brian Bowers, and it's also about friends. And it's called Friend for Life. When your mom and dad cross your mind, thinking back to the ties that bind, won't fill your heart like some old singing song they used to sing back when you were young. When you learn a song, you got a friend for life you can call on. In the still of the night, when you're down and out on a two-lane road, your friend the song will be there to ease your load. Will be there to ease your load. When time hangs heavy on your hands, that novel that you burn your eyes out on won't fill your heart like learning some old song that will be there to help you later on. When you learn a song, you got a friend for life you can call on. In the still of the night, when you're down and out on a two-lane road, your friend the song will be there to ease your load. Will be there to ease your load. When the night is young but you're feeling old, TV's empty hours won't fill your soul like learning some old song that was your friend when you were young and you are young again. When you learn a song, you got a friend for life you can call on. In the still of the night, when you're down and out on a two-lane road, your friend the song will be there to ease your load. Will be there to ease your load. When you learn a song, you've got a friend for life. Thank you, Brian, for that wonderful song.
Holly Williams, CZT, says
Hey, Holly,
she's
how are
listening
you?
in. And we have another person from the UK, Bob Ebden.
Oh, Bob, how are you doing? He knows I follow him on Facebook, so
Right.
I know what he's doing.
Painting.
He
probably.
just built a little stand for his keyboard to go on so he could stand up
Oh,
and
cool.
use his computer.
Very nice. Yeah.
He's also one of the finest illustrators around,
Mhm.
painters. Unbelievable. We have one of his paintings hanging in our home,
Mhm.
and we're
Very proud.
very proud of it. Yes, it's very nice to have that. It's a painting of an iris, and it's just beautiful. It looks like you could pick it right off the paper. It's incredible. Okay, where are we going here? Well, we're going somewhere because we're going traveling on.
Mm.
Another old gospel song. This is on my gospel album, as a matter of fact. I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. No pain nor death can enter here. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. No pain nor death can enter there. I feel like traveling on. Yes, I feel like traveling on. Yes, I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. Its glittering towers, the sun outshines. I feel like traveling on. That heavenly mansion shall be mine. I feel like traveling on. Yes, I feel like traveling on. Yes, I feel like traveling on. Heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. The Lord has been so good to me. I feel like traveling on. Until that blessed home I see. I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on.
Linda Bloom is with us.
Hi, Linda. Linda's up a couple of hours north of here.
Mhm.
Little sip of happy sassafras. Happies will give you the happies. What are we going to do now? Another song on the dulcimer, I think. This is called Careless Love. This is one of those songs that was written in the days when you didn't discuss certain topics. So there was a lot of other meanings or innuendo, whatever, double meanings. This in Careless Love, one of the verses says, "Once I wore my apron low," and another verse later on says, "Once I wore my apron, or now I wear my apron high." Well, when she's wearing her apron low, she can tie the apron around her waist. But when she gets pregnant, she has to tie it up high. So that's that reference. So that's why the song is called Careless Love as well. She really should have gone to Planned Parenthood first. Love, oh, careless love. Love, oh, once a careless love. Love, oh, careless love. See what careless love has done. Once I wore my apron low. Once I wore my apron low. Once I wore my apron low. I could keep you from my door. What, oh, what will Mama say? What, oh, what will Mama say? What, oh, what will Mama say when she learns I've gone astray? I love my mama and papa too. I love my mama and papa too. I love my mama and papa too. See what I get for loving you. Now I wear my apron high. Now I wear my apron high. Now I wear my apron high. You pass my door, you walk on by. Love, oh, careless love. Love, oh, careless love. Love, oh, careless love. See what careless love has done. See what careless love has done.
Dr. Kathy Burtell is with us.
Oh, Kathy from Washington State.
Washington.
Good to hear you're here.
Great job as always, Ivan.
Thank you, Kathy.
And virtual hugs to your assistant. Well, she'll just have to hug you.
Yes, I have my videographer Nancy with me again. does a great job. Sits behind the camera, makes sure everything's going right. What am I going to do now? Oh, my next song. Good start, isn't it? This is an old song called Who Will Sing For Me, written by J.T. Eli. Oft I sing for my friends when death's cold hand I see, when I read my journey's end. Who will sing one song for me? I wonder who will sing for me when I'm called to cross that silent sea. Who will sing one song for me? Shall gather round and look down on me. Will they turn and walk away, or will they sing one song for me? I wonder who will sing for me when I'm called to cross that silent sea. Who will sing one song for me? So I'll sing until the end. Contented I will be. I'm sure that some friends will sing one song for me. I wonder who will sing for me when I'm called to cross that silent sea. Who will sing one song for me? Who will sing one song for me?
Karen Williams likes your set.
Thank you, Karen. So when I'm gone, I want you to sing that one song for me, okay? Let's see, where am I going now? Oh, I'm going over here. We're gonna do a French-Canadian song here. It's called La Bastringue. Do you know what bastringue means?
It's an old folk dance or something, I think.
Stu Schneider performed this on his CD with his band, and they didn't know what it meant either. So it's called La Bastringue. Am I in the right harp here? No, let's see. No, I need to be on the other harp. Sorry about that. They all start to look alike from the back anyway. La Bastringue. Mustang.
Kathy Bertello singing harmony with us with Who Will Sing For Me.
Oh, good. This is a song that I've heard. I got my Hollingsworth harp here. This is this is a song that was written by Horatius Halmer, and I have it on a CD by John and Heidi Saragione. And Heidi has a beautiful voice, sings it much better than I will, but that never stopped me before. So, it's called Angry Words. Angry words, oh let them never from the tongue unbridled slip. May the heart's best impulse ever check them ere they soil the rib. Love one another, thus saith the Savior. Children, obey the Father's blessed command. Love one another, thus saith the Savior. Children, obey His blessed command. Love is much too pure and holy. Friendship is too sacred far for a moment's reckless folly, thus to desolate and mar. Love one another, thus saith the Savior. Children, obey the Father's blessed command. Love one another, thus saith the Savior. Children, obey His blessed command. Angry words are lightly spoken, bitterest thoughts are rashly stirred. Brightest rings of life are broken by a single angry word. Love one another, thus saith the Savior. Children, obey the Father's blessed command. Love one another, thus saith the Savior. Children, obey His blessed command. Angry words, angry words.
Guess who heard you sing that?
Who? Heidi?
Heidi.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
She's probably running and getting earplugs now.
No, she said it was beautiful. She loves hearing you sing it.
Oh, good.
And Rita Persing loves your selections, a little of everything.
I always sing the thank you, Rita. I always sing the harmony when Heidi's singing it on my CD, on my iPod there.
Yeah.
Where we go? We're going over here now. This is a song I know a couple different people do this. The one I first heard was the original Orchard Grass Band, and they did Goodbye, Mary Dear, it's called. And then somebody else I know on the CD that I have on my iPod also does it, and I can't remember.
Judy Pagter.
Judy Pagter, thank you. She does it, yes. Judy Pagter does it, and the original Orchard Grass Band called Mary Dear. Let's see, how do I want to start this? Goodbye, Mary, I must go, said the lad, now don't grieve so, for its duty calls me far across the sea. Take this autumn leaf of gold, said the maid, will never grow old, always wear it near your heart and think of me. Meet me yonder down the lane when I come back home again, neath the tree where this autumn leaf once grew. Kiss me, Mary, then we'll part, said the lad with a broken heart. When the leaves begin to fall, I'll be with you. I'll be there, Mary dear, I'll be there, when the fragrance of the roses fills the air. Neath the oak tree grim and tall, when the leaves begin to fall, I'll be there, yes, I'll be there, sweet Mary dear. See the lad with an empty sleeve, and his comrades taking leave. They're now home again, the transport has come back. If she loved you long ago, she won't love you less, I know, for one arm will do to hold her to you, Jack. I'll be there, Mary dear, I'll be there, when the fragrance of the roses fills the air. Neath that oak tree grim and tall, when the leaves begin to fall, I'll be there, Mary dear, yes, I'll be there. It was autumn time again, as he wandered down the lane, there beneath that oak he found a grave. There he knelt in silent prayer, for the one that he loved was there, and the tears that fell upon the golden leaf she gave. I'll be there, Mary dear, I'll be there, when the fragrance of the roses fills the air. Neath the oak tree grim and tall, when the leaves begin to fall, I'll be there, yes, I'll be there, sweet Mary dear. I'll be there and I'll be there, sweet Mary dear. I saw my videographer wincing in the background when I started muffling all those words. Well, I was singing that too fast anyway.
It's a pretty song.
It is a pretty song, though.
Mm.
Jeez, what are we going to do now? Oh, I know what we're going to do next. Ouch!
Oh.
That smarted. What's that?
It's 3 o'clock.
It's 3 o'clock. Well, time flies when you're having fun. Well, we have 2 more songs. We have this one and our last song. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's all right with me.
Jesus.
It's your show.
I did some research on this song, and I found recordings by Bing Crosby and Patti Page. And this song has verses, which those two never sang. And I'm not going to sing them either, so if you want to hear the verses, you're going to have to go to YouTube yourself. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes so true. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love. that you love me too. Keep your love light glowing and your eyes so true. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you. I hope you're all singing along with that. Come to the end of another concert here next week. I'm happy to announce that the Acoustic Hoots will be back, and the two of us, Chuck Kupferschmidt and I, will be performing for you. If you've enjoyed this concert, I appreciate anything you could drop in my tip jar right back there. PayPal, Venmo, PayPal or Venmo. I keep saying that. PayPal. That is so wrong. So, here we go now. Ready? Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Happy trails to you till we meet again. You all have a good afternoon. Have a great week. Hope things get better around the country. And we'll see you all back here next Sunday at 2 o'clock. Thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure.